What's up everyone, it's Mike from MyGadgetsWorld and back with another video, and it's about the PlayStation 5 Dolby Atmos settings. Since you guys know that Dolby Atmos is new to the PlayStation 5, they just added the 4K Blu-ray player into it, and it can do 4K HDR, playback, and Dolby Atmos, and also DTS:X. So if you are looking into playing a movie on the 4K Blu-ray player on the PlayStation 5, by default, the Dolby Atmos is not enabled. So in order to activate the Dolby Atmos, you have to do a few things. First, I'm going to show you how it looks like without the Dolby Atmos enabled. So this TV is LG OLED C10, which is capable of doing the Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision, but the PlayStation 5 doesn't do the Dolby Vision, but at least it can do the HDR and Dolby Atmos. So if you play a movie, I have the Skyscraper in there. This movie can play 4K, HDR, also Dolby Vision if it supports, and the Dolby Atmos. So I'm gonna hit play. I'm not gonna be playing movie, but I'm just gonna show you what happens and what kind of output you guys are getting if the Dolby Atmos is disabled, and it is disabled by default in the PlayStation 5. Alright guys, so I just put the disc inside. This disc is the Skyscraper, Dwayne Johnson's movie, and I'm going to show you that audio is Dolby Atmos selected, right? I'm going to go back and play this movie, but it is not actually playing it in the Dolby Atmos, and I can show you how you can tell. So let me grab the remote control for the LG OLED TV. So if I go here, you can see that the sound mode is just a standard, so it's not playing it in the Dolby Atmos. Picture is fine, it's playing HDR right out of the box, but it's not playing the Dolby Atmos right now. So I'm gonna show you like why it is not playing. So I'm gonna go to the settings menu at the home screen, and then gonna go down to the settings, and in the audio settings, sound settings, audio output, you will notice that the audio format, the priority is linear PCM. So when you have linear PCM, this is uncompressed, but you're gonna have to do the Bitstream to get the Dolby Atmos, and you have to do Bitstream DTS to get the DTS:X, the Neural X, that kind of sound. So if you have, most of the movies are in Dolby Atmos and Dolby Surround. So if you want to get the Dolby Atmos and Dolby Surround, you have to click on Bitstream Dolby. So once you do this, the Xbox will send signal to the TV, because right here we have TV as Dolby Atmos speakers, and it will play the playback for you. The same thing can happen if you have PlayStation 5 connected to a home theater system and it is connected to a receiver. So you'll have to do that. And good thing about the PlayStation 5 is that you can specify what kind of device it is. So you can select the amplifier if you have the AV receiver. You can select the soundbar if you have a Dolby Atmos up-firing soundbar system. So this is pretty neat, and I kind of like it. You can also select like how many channels are there, adjust speaker positions. I don't think so. That is something that you will need, because it is already done within the receiver itself through calibration. It already measures where the speaker is located, how much is the distance, and it does all of that kind of fancy stuff with the calibration mic. So you don't have to worry about any of that. So just enable the Bitstream Dolby, and now you're gonna have to go back to the Blu-ray application. So I'm gonna head down to the Blu-ray application, and you see that it's saying that it is playing the HDR. Okay, now I did not close this application, but let's see. I'll play this audio. Okay, I didn't see any pop-up, right? So since we have made the change, we have to go and make sure we close out from this application to make sure those changes take effect, and you can see that. So on the disc player, I'm gonna close this application, and then I'm gonna go back into the same application and try to play the Dolby Atmos. And on LG TV, the good thing is on the right top corner, actually it pops up what kind of format it is playing. If it is playing HDR, you're gonna see that. If it is playing Dolby Atmos, you're gonna see that. So I'm gonna hit the disc player again and go back into the system and play the movie. So right now, see, we got the HDR pop up. That's good. As soon as there's gonna be a sound signal, we have to keep an eye on the right top corner and see if it will play the Dolby Atmos now. All right, it's loading from the beginning now. Okay, let's resume the movie. I'm not gonna be playing movie clip for long because then I get the copyright strike. I'm not trying to show the movie, so I'm just trying to show like whether it's working or not. Okay, so it is still not working, right? So to make that change, the Blu-ray player is stuck with the same setting. So what we're gonna do is hit this menu button right here. Do you see this menu button? Yeah, press that. That's gonna bring up the menu button. Okay, so right now it's Dolby Audio True HD, right? So True HD, that's what we're looking at. But it's not outputting the Dolby Atmos sound. So we're gonna go down to these 3 dots right here. Click on that, and we're gonna go to the settings. And you notice that in this setting, because by default, the setting was the linear PCM for the audio format, the Blu-ray player is still stuck with the same setting. It didn't change it for us. So we changed it in the system, but it did not direct to the Blu-ray system or Blu-ray application that, hey, we have changed it from the linear PCM to the Bitstream Dolby. So I hope like in future they do some kind of update so you change it once and then it is changed everywhere. I also kind of like it in one way that, let's say you're trying to just play the Dolby Atmos and Dolby Atmos and DTS:X if you want to play through the disc, because that's the way you can play the DTS:X. So you can just change it for one specific application, and that is for the Blu-ray player, rather changing it for the entire system. So let's say you have the other applications. I'm going to show you other applications where you can play the Dolby Atmos, and they don't offer the DTS:X. So it's a good thing, by the way, but it's still, it's preferred that if you change the settings in the system, it should communicate with all the applications, and it should change this format to from linear to the Bitstream. So I'm gonna hit Bitstream, and then I'm gonna go back to the menu, and I'm going to hit play. All right, so now you see at the top right corner, magic happened. We got the Dolby Atmos. So guys, this is something that if you guys are experiencing, make sure do these settings and you're gonna have the Dolby Atmos output. I don't think so we can see the Dolby Atmos output in the TV from here. I don't know how to check that. If you know how to see it, because I said that earlier, the sound mode is standard. I mean, these are just the different sound modes, but it does not specify if it is Dolby Atmos or not. I just go by like how it shows at the top right corner. So I take my word back for the earlier saying that, you can see that in the sound setting. I don't know how to see it again. I mean, that pop-up just shows up and then disappears. I can do that again. Let's try this. Okay, I hit the play again. And you can see at the top right corner, it is saying that it is playing it in the Dolby Atmos. Guys, if you know how we can check on the OLED TV that what kind of format it is playing for the audio, for the Dolby Atmos, for the DTS:X, I think it doesn't support the DTS:X, so that would be useless. But it can support Dolby Surround, Dolby, I don't know what other formats are there, but all the Dolby formats. So I want to see like how we can check without pausing the video and then hitting that again and trying to see, oh, it's playing the Dolby Atmos. By the way, this movie is amazing for the opening scenes for the skyscraper. If you're watching the movie, it is amazing for Dolby sound. Okay, so this is for the Blu-ray. Now I'm gonna go to the Vudu. I have a Vudu account where I have all the 4K movies digitally redeemed. And so I can give you heads up right now, Netflix is not doing that. Netflix is not playing the Dolby Atmos. The Disney Plus is not playing. And the Plex is not playing the Dolby Atmos right now. The only apps which are playing Dolby Atmos, I found that the Blu-ray player is doing it and the Vudu app is doing it. So there are only 2 apps that I found out are doing the Dolby Atmos. So if you're experiencing on Netflix, yeah, it's not working right now. Maybe they have to do the update, and the same thing, the menu thing is not there in Netflix. The menu thing is not there in the Disney Plus. So you cannot set the Bitstream by going in and forcing it to play Bitstream for you. So I'm sure there's gonna be an update, and I'm really hopeful the way the Sony is heading into right direction, they're gonna have the Dolby Atmos proper for us, so that we don't have to do all this. But in the Voodoo Movies application, I'll show you that this application is good. It's properly optimized, and it actually gets that message from the system. So this application picks up that Bitstream output, and you can do that. I tried doing it, and it was amazing. All right, I got a couple of movies. I'm gonna play. Which one should I play? I'm mad about Mad Max, but I think I'm almost done. Should I do that? No. Let's play Alita. So I'm not gonna start over, just resume. And just keep an eye on the right top corner. This is the Voodoo application. And you can see that it is playing HDR, Atmos, and then we see that the Dolby Atmos popping up as well. So guys, that's about it from this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. I've been trying to get the subscribers for long enough now. I think I deserve it now. So please make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll give you a big good luck if you haven't gotten the PlayStation 5 yet. So I hope you get 2 maybe before, even the holiday begins. So I wish you all, the good luck. I hope you get Xbox or PlayStation, whatever you want. Maybe a PC, you're looking for the NVIDIA RTX. That would be the good luck charm, guys. Just hit that subscribe button. What are you waiting for? It's free. And all the tips that I give you guys, they are free too. So make sure you do that. Support this boy, and make me also, somebody that maybe after 2 years when there's a new console out, so I don't have to pay by myself. Maybe Xbox will send, PlayStation will send me one. Sony or Microsoft, they will send me one for free. So I'll give you guys a lot of, thanks for that if you can do that. So thank you. I appreciate your help, guys. I'll see you guys in another video. Until then, see ya. Peace out.